pro boxing fans. We are here in Birmingham. Eddie Hearn, I want to ask you a question. What's your favourite Neo song?
Neo?
Talk to me about Neo.
Neo? What?
There's a reason why I'm asking this, but talk to me about Neo.
Neo songs. Miss Independent. That's a Neo, isn't it? So sick. Oh yeah. So sick of love songs. Yeah, that one. That one actually.
You know why I ask? Because he's become a boxing manager today.
He's what?
He's become a boxing manager today. He's signed his foot. Yeah. Boxing's a crazy world, right?
Well, boxing's more than a crazy world. Boxing's a fucked world. And Neo, welcome to a fucked world. I'm looking forward to having Neo at HQ. Be like this. So nice. Neo, he'd be like this. Yo, Mr. Hearns. Yeah, Mr. Hearns, my fighter wants 5 mil. I'll give you the 5 mil, Neo. Just do that thing where you go, so sick of love songs. And he'll be going, oh, for fuck's sake. Do the song, perform, and I'll pay the money. Something like that.
Cool. Well, that's that then. Let's talk about boxing. I do want to ask you about Conor, Benn, Chris Eubank Jr. There seems to be a fight for each fighter in between, a possible fight for them to fight each other. But if one of them loses, does that do anything for the path of this fight, for this collision course?
I don't feel like the Lara fight is really the fight for Eubank. I don't think he'll take that fight. I mean, Lara's 42, very good fighter, by the way. I think he beats Eubank. We got some tough decisions to make. You know, for Conor Benn, it's either a shot at the world title or the Eubank fight. The Eubank fight pays much more money, but winning a World Welterweight Championship would be unbelievable. Imagine that story, you know, the comeback. And I think Conor can beat Barrios. I think it's a great fight. But it's a big risk because, like you say, if you get beat, I think the Eubank fight's always there, but it's like, it's a very tough chance because in the Eubank fight right now, you can secure your financial future forever and your kids in one fight. Do you know what I mean? And you've always got to think about that. But I do love, like right now, my instructions from Conor are make the World Championship fight and then I'll fight Eubank after. If he does that, fair play. But there's going to be a lot of business done this afternoon, tonight, tomorrow. We've got Feb 22nd, still a lot of fights to close for that. His Excellency will want to get that announcement out soon. And Conor Benn, you know, if he does fight for the World Championship, that will probably come in February. So we've got to get moving.
Fair enough. I do want to talk about a couple of weeks' time. We are going to be in Riyadh again for the biggest fight of the year, one of the biggest fights of the year. Tony Bellew saying, listen, Tyson Fury cannot let Usyk bully him like he did the first time. First of all, did you see that? And secondly, how do you see this fight playing out? Do you feel like Tyson, and I know you want Tyson to win because there's vested interest.
I've represented Usyk for a long time. I love him, but I want Tyson to win because he's British, and I think it could set up, I mean, whatever happens is going to set up a big AJ fight, but for the World Championship would be unbelievable. I think it's very difficult to bet against Usyk when he's beaten you already. I think Tyson can be better. I think obviously with the cut and everything before, probably his build-up wasn't, you know, what it should or could be. What can he do differently? Like, I was quite fascinated in the first fight by the fact that Usyk walked him down and beat him up. Like, I thought Fury might come out on the front foot, but then again, that kind of suits Usyk as well. He's a very good counter-puncher. But the fact that he was able to do that, that's why I think it was a remarkable performance. You know, for a 15-stone guy to push back a 20-stone guy and beat him up was very impressive. And I don't know what Fury should do in this fight. You know, when AJ boxed Usyk, I was just, all you got to do is just stick it on him. Like, it's not that easy. Because he can do everything, Usyk. But they're both coming towards the back ends of their career. So who's freshest? Is the punch resistance still there? I don't know. Fascinated by it and can't wait to be there. Obviously no fighter in the fight, but just fascinated to watch it.
When all these guys call it a day, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, especially Oleksandr Usyk, are we going to sit back and first of all say how much of a generational talent Oleksandr Usyk was and what a great couple of fighters we had. Yeah. Hopefully they fight each other before they leave, by the way. But
I think you only really do that when it's over. Like, even the greats that have been of the past, I don't think during the time everybody was truly appreciating them. I think they do that when they're retired and we start looking back. So, you know, AJ's been a game changer for British boxing. Fury's been phenomenal. But Usyk is a generation. I mean, for me, AJ's a great of the generation. Fury's a great of the generation. Usyk is a great of all time. Like, if you're unifying and becoming undisputed at cruiser and then moving up and becoming unified and undisputed at heavyweight, like, and beating that era, like, you know, he's a phenomenal talent.
Final one, Jake Paul, do you respect the fighter, or do you respect the fighter and the promotion, or just the promotion? Well, what do you respect from him? I know there's sort of things going on in the background, but what do you respect from Jake Paul? Is it the promotion?
I respect Jake Paul as a brain, as a business and promotional brain. I still respect Jake Paul as a fighter, in the sense that he's living the life of a fighter. I mean, whatever you want to say about Tyson and Nate Diaz and who's the Brazilian guy fought? Anderson Silva. Like, I know they're not boxers. I mean, Tyson's obviously was, but he's old. But they can still have combat. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't. It's not that I don't. I never really say negative things about them. I didn't like the Mike Tyson fight. They didn't like the fact that I didn't like the Mike Tyson fight. I can't. What do you want me to do? Lie? Yeah, I love it. I hated it, and I hated watching it. But look at the numbers that it did. It was a massive commercial success, and everyone's different. For me, I care deeply about the sport. Right? They don't have to. Do you know what I mean? They're just trying to make money and make noise and disrupt. So good luck to them. But everyone's different, isn't it? You know, I'm going to have my opinion, and you know, for us, it was just sweet to get the victory for Katie Taylor.
Cool. Eddie Hearn, thank you so much for your time as always, gentlemen.